In other big news this week, Mulan
Yay.
finally dropped streaming on Disney Plus. If you are a Disney Plus subscriber, for an extra $30, you can now watch Mulan. We'll talk about that in just a second because a lot of people are really hating on that, but I don't really give a shit. So we actually, I hate to say it, we actually tried to watch it on a pirated site the other day because I'm not sure if I wanted to pay $30 to watch Mulan. Well, it didn't work, so I didn't get a chance to watch Mulan, but I've been so excited about Mulan since we got the first couple of trailers. The movie looks outstanding. I love period pieces. I love on-location stuff. So we're going to read some of the first kind of reviews, the Twitter reviews for the new Mulan movie. They're all very positive.
That's good. That's good.
The first one comes, Shauna, are you ready?
I'm ready.
First one comes from TFYC, who wrote, just finished watching Mulan, and it was amazing watching an Asian woman kicking ass.
Woohoo!
Loyal, brave, and true. Asian woman is in all caps.
Love it.
That's important. That's an important detail that I'm glad they actually put authentic characters in this movie because, I mean, there's been so many horrible examples of people trying to adapt different cultures and different societies and just putting the wrong cast. I think that's one of the most important parts of the movie is that they casted correctly.
It's like in Doctor Strange when you recast the Ancient One as a Caucasian woman.
It's not.
You couldn't put an Asian man in there? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a whole other.
But yeah, Asian woman kicking ass. Exclamation point. Loyal, brave, and true. The next one comes from EloraB, who writes, OMG from EloraB.
Good start.
Mulan is freaking amazing. 3 exclamation points. She writes, so worth the wait. Everything was perfect. I just wish it was longer. I'm so happy with it.
Wow.
Parrot, you got your phone? What's the runtime on Mulan?
Let's see.
I wish it was longer.
So she said, oh my God, Mulan is freaking amazing. So worth the wait. Wasn't that much of a wait, really. I mean, it was supposed to come out a couple months ago in theaters. Like literally a month ago, 2 months ago. So, wait. It wasn't much of a wait. They didn't postpone it for very long. Really surprised.
2 hours flat.
2 hours flat. Okay. Good long movie.
Which is more than, I mean, I guess all we have is, I don't know if there's any other adaptations, but the cartoon is what I'm familiar with.
Probably
I don't think
90
that
minutes.
was anywhere near 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know, it's a Disney movie. They're usually like they're like an hour 20 or something.
Good. 2 hour. So this next one comes from Maverick with a Y.
All right.
Maverick and no C, just Mavryk. Writes, I watched Mulan. I watched Mulan, and yes, it was good. There's no musical numbers, but if you watch the original, you'll see the references. That's cool. He said on par with the Jungle Book in terms of remakes. Great in its own way and slightly more accurate to the source material, worth the ticket price. Source material, is he talking about the historical?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's
Source material being history?
Yeah, right. That's
Okay.
source material.
He said it's worth the ticket price. He said it's worth the $30. And honestly, if you have a family of 4, you're not going to go see a movie for $30 anyway.
Right. That's very true.
Especially on select days. So my thing is, they said it was like kind of like Jungle Book, but I feel like one of my favorite parts of Mulan was Mushu.
I've never seen Mulan.
Oh my
but
God!
Mushu's
So Eddie
the dragon, I assume.
Eddie Murphy plays Mushu,
Heard
and it's
about
just
that.
the best comedic relief. And I mean, to me, like, it's okay that there's not music in it.
Yeah.
But just growing up in that time, I think I was probably like 7 years old when
Sure.
Mulan came out. Those are some of the best songs in any Disney movie.
Really?
Like,
I've never seen it.
oh my God! I mean,
would you like to see a singing, talking comedic dragon in a live action
I
Mulan
feel like
movie?
they can. I feel like they can do it now. Like maybe a couple of years ago they couldn't get away with it, but I feel like they have the technology. But I'm like glad. I'm almost glad they didn't because I feel like that would have distracted from the cultural approach, the society, like staying to the roots of Mulan because that story is so true. I mean, but Mushu definitely that would probably be the only thing I'd be like, oh. Like
You're not the only person who said that.
That was so funny. And like this came out in like late 90s. Christina Aguilera had a song in it. I remember that. I mean, I used to cry to this song. It was it was called Reflection. This song was really big.
I remember that.
I would try to sing it, but I don't want to do that. But I feel like the songs were just so funny and like meaningful. And I mean, I cried in Mulan.
I like the fact that it's a little bit more
serious
of a historical serious movie because I love movies like The Last Emperor, The Last Samurai. I like Last
Samurai.
movies.
Is that the Tom Cruise one?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's probably the only Tom Cruise movie I like.
Oh, good.
Oh, wow.
We do have one more review. We got one more review here from you for you. It's from Seattle Sure.
All right,
She
Seattle.
writes, and she's very direct in this. She says, "Do not. I repeat, do not believe the critics when they say Mulan isn't that great. Idiots be lying. It's just great. It's amazing.
It's not just
faultless.
great.
It's not just great. It's amazing. Faultless.
Wow.
I really want to watch this movie now, you guys.
She really likes it.
These reviews sold me. Like
I know.
I wasn't iffy about it before, but like the $30 thing, I was probably going to wait for a torrent.
Exactly.
To be completely honest, we're in Corona. Everything's.
I was going to ask you, what was your excitement level before these reviews, and has these moved your nerd needle one way or the other?
These reviews have totally, like I said, they've sold me on it. And I wasn't honestly giving much thought to Mulan with all of the nerd news we have these past couple months with everything I love. Mulan was kind of like last on my radar, but it was always there because I loved that growing up.
Yeah.
Now after these reviews, I'm just like, I really just have to see it for myself. I mean, it sounds amazing.
It's important to note that it's currently streaming online for $30 on Disney Plus. But if you have patience, the movie will be available to stream for free on Disney Plus on December 4th. So if you can wait till December,
I don't think I can wait. We're gonna have a movie night, guys. We're gonna watch
what's $30 split between friends?
Yeah,
I mean that's
not
nothing.
a big deal at all. Right.
Venmo your friends. Get a group.
Just do it.
Yeah.
So
share a login. You know.
So
everybody
you won't
can watch
wait.
it.
You won't wait till December. You're ready to watch it now, Shauna.
You guys.
Too,
I'm probably gonna watch it this week.
I think
I will pay it for myself. We'll pay the $30 myself for me and my siblings because it's just. I think it's important. I think it's important for people to watch. I really
These
do.
reviews are great. The bad reviews that I saw, and I don't want to just talk about Mulan all day, but the bad reviews were really just people saying that they were pissed about the $30 thing. I haven't seen a lot. There are reviews out there that say blah blah blah. It's not the best movie in the world. It's missing this, that, and the other. Some of the plot details are kind of like far fetched and hard to believe, but.
There's always
most
gonna
of the
be those
reviews
people.
are very positive.
Exactly.
I believe WGN gave it like a B+ or something.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
WGN.
positive
Could have
review.
did a little better than that, but I mean, okay.
So I really want to know from you guys in the comment section, have you watched Mulan yet? What were your opinions of the film? What did you think about it? Did it exceed your expectations? Did it not live up to them? Because the trailers have looked great. I'm really curious from you people who have watched it. I'm probably going to watch it this weekend for sure.
Totally.
Absolutely.
So next big nerd news story of the week. Kyra, I know you're really excited about it. If you see the picture behind me, all you can probably see is a D and a U.
Here's a
and
close-up
half
version
of
of the
there it
picture.
is.
Play Wheel of
Dune.
Fortune.
The Denis Villeneuve movie Dune leaked there was a teaser trailer, a trailer for the trailer that leaked online this week. It's since been taken down all over the place.
Yeah.
Illegally.
I think they aired this trailer for the trailer maybe in theaters.